guys, I'm Huntress Kitty, and welcome to Monster Prom. I've heard this is a pretty good game. Yes. Make your own voices, no effects. Yeah, I want to do this good. Okay, it's gonna be one player. We're gonna do the full game, 60-minute. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on the wild journey to discover who we were. I'm playing. I'm playing the hot chick, quite literally. We're gonna go huntress, man. Where's you? Try to type it. Huntress. Are we ready, folks? Let's go. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom date, we were all screaming to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates, Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien Lavea, 21. Damien Lavea. Please excuse me if I mispronounce things. Back on. A fearless demon without a taste for destruction. With a taste for destruction and love of fire. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with stupidity. Stupidly huge heart. If I said that right. Liam de Lioncourt, age 4XX. Oh god, how old are you? A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a miraculous sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I'm going for that guy. Look, no, he's cute. Welcome to Monster Prom. Stupendous pop quiz ever. Stupendous. There's no N. Oh, whatever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. We're no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into a character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. If you had to have sex with an animal, that's bestiality, oh god! A swan, they are classy, plus it reminds me of the myth Leda and the Swan, so at least based bestiality standards, it has a certain chick appeal. A great white shark, if I had to fuck an animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling. A human being, because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this. You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you pass? You can deduct taxes by writing sonants instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonants. Trivia fact: presidents don't pass laws, so is this a trick question or are you just being an idiot? $1 bills will not include a picture of me and the inscription, "Be aware, too much awesomeness. My president might last a day, but my fame will last forever." Let's see. I just noticed the dollar bill. What would be a killer accessory? Sunglasses at night? Shiny armor? Coolness itself? Yes. A fabulous purse made from skin of your work. Oh, God. A necklace with your own name in case you forget. Fancy brass knuckles. I'm going coolness itself because, you know. Frick! I thought I'd get a little chance with more devil guy. I don't want the old vampire. The day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. You spot Liam and Polly talking about a party or something. Parties are cool, so you decide to join them. Look, if you don't want to listen to me, that's fine, but inviting everybody to the party on Facebook is going to make it seem unbelievably lame. But if I don't make a monster Facebook invite, nobody will know where to go or what time to get there. We'll get like 6 guests. But they'll be cool guests. A good party is about explicit frick. I can't pronounce things. No way. A good party is about getting hammered with a bunch of people who won't remember what you did in the morning. Oh God, I gave her an Irish accent. Oh God. Let's just agree to disagree on that. Or we could ask our friend out here to resolve this for us. What do you think is the best way to invite people to our party? Here's what you do. You hand letter 3 flyers with the party info and then hide them in the bathrooms of the 3 coolest coffee houses in town. Whoever finds those invitations deserves to be at the party. Obviously, the answer is take topless selfie and then use Photoshop to cover your nipples with the party info. Print the shit out, plaster it all over the school. I guarantee people will come in more ways than one. Yes! Amazing! Sorry, my dog's almost in. She's trying to lick me. No, you're not going outside. No, not right now. I was thinking of doing something similar for the MFB page, but they don't allow nudity. Oh, please don't. What the hell was that? Okay. Please, YouTube, do not demonetize me. But printing out flyers is so retro. I love it. Selfie stick. Where's my selfie stick? You saved the day and got Polly to go topless. You're the true hero of our time. You gained 2 fun and 2 boldness. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of Spooky National Bank. made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets? Alright. Wait, let me do this. Alright. We'll go through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points out a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled police board. That's the police org. He's got eyes all the way around his head. Never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Can we blow him up too? No, you can't blow him up. We need to find a ray around him. Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Huntress! We'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve the org problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react to you, rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera. Quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half. Yes, success. Suck it, org. That doesn't actually solve the... Look, Vera. Now the path in the vault is clear. We can blow it open and walk out with the cash. But the org is still there. The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no org. Fine. Why don't you two just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade. You're happy to share a romantic heist with Damien. Together you eat the actual org just like you ate the pickle, and everyone knows police orgs are the ultimate adverset. I just couldn't pronounce that. That day in recess, you start a half-hour wave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there were like 300 people. Someone summons a demon from the nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but, you know, who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Wow. Suddenly a chill runs through you, as if every fabric of your reality is in danger. Scanning your surroundings, you quickly discover the reason for the feeling. Polly and Damien are together, and they are bored. Damien! 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 What? I must have fallen asleep for a second because nothing is on fire. I know, right? Nothing crazy has happened in the last 47 minutes, and I'm dead. I mean, I am literally actually dead. But also, I am dead because of how bored I am. What if we just... Oh, fuck. I'm so bored. I can't even think of something to do to not be bored. No! Help us! Somebody please cause a sexy problem. Break the 7 seals and release Kralak Tula, the world... Using an accursed sword someone was stupid enough to give you, you shatter the words, separate the God, that's fun to say. He emerges onto the mortal plane with a noise like a million throats being slit at once, weathered in bloody vapor. These are the end times. The ancient poets formerly prophesied. This realm will rot like the maggot-riled corpse it is. Oh, sick! It's the world, fucker. Come to the world. Yes, world fucker. You wanna party? Kralak Tula speaks with a voice like a snake eating itself. He says, "Hell yes." Ooh. You all head off to the party all night, leaving a trail of flaming wreckage in your wake. The world is doomed, but at least it's not boring. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Let's go to class. This day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Later, you come across Damien and Vera in the hallway, nonchalantly holding a locker shut with all their strength. The locker has a sign on it that says "Nothing to see here" and is screaming, "Shut the hell up, you adorable, fluffy, little fluffy. You see, you're spending quality time with our new pet. Isn't that right, Damien?" From somewhere within the locker, you hear, "My parents will pay anything," before Damien kicks the door. Yeah, that's right, adorable, quiet, fluffy. Who's going to stay quiet if he knows what's good for him? No, I don't really have a great track record with pets. I had some mice for half a day, but my hair ate all of them. It sure would be a shame if our new pet died before we receive the true joy of pet ownership. Yes, exactly. The street bank account feeling, filthy rich making joy of pet owning. Surely you have lots of knowledge about pet care. Why not share some of it? Hardcore death metal all the time. Drown out the noises. If you love something, set it free. Just implant a tracking device first. Now there's a scheme I can get behind, in front of and all over. If a beloved pet believes he has his freedom, he'll stop struggling so much. Yeah, all good pet owners microchip them, and we'll keep a close tabs and make sure he doesn't get hit by a car or impregnate the neighbor's pets. And we can knock him out first so he doesn't even know he's microchipped. And it'll be smooth sailing right up until a pet is housebroken. At least some kind of broken. I have so much confidence in his plan that I'm going to go ahead and order those blood diamond earrings. The suffering of laborers make them so much sparkler. Wow. Oh, the joy of knowing that crime truly does pay. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentified prime meat. Alright, Damien, I know we had our share of disagreements during the Cambodian expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all the knives. But I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes, together we enjoy the raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait. What, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try using fire on them? Of course I used the fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat by glancing briefly at the lid stove. Did the fire, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to the appropriated party huntress. We'll surely make the intelligent choice for us, isn't that right? Marad, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood, quick. The only correct way to enjoy steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from the burning building. That's what I like to hear. That and the sounds of screaming people fleeing the burning building. But roasting totally destroys the flavor of... Done talking. Fire time now. As you flee screaming from the burning building, you find Damien right beside you. He takes your hand and smiles. It almost makes the 3rd-degree burns and the massive property damage worth it. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats with shit that led you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might even be needed to some specific moments. So take a look. High school social life is so hard nowadays. I'm PR. You want this, you sick pervert? Yeah, I had no idea you would appreciated a good old reverse Roman books, and as meant to get hot. It's kind of hot. Like heat. Oh god. Good old cocaine. In these times of weird experimental substance, what are the side effects? That day you skip class and hang out in the bathrooms. The monstrous act that would instantly give you plus 500 bone. Oh god. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. Right? Matter than that. You know what? You can keep two boneless and mire for saying what you out loud. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it's a totally normal thing. But some people think otherwise. Oh no. It's the far more painful people in this. Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? Psh! What a shameful display of distaste. Haha, yeah. What a noob. Carrying around a corpse is for noobs. Ooh, a corpse! I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk. Okay, the three most hateful people in school and Polly. As a school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy and I can't condemn such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such pure use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell. I'm the fist of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do. I'm Polly! Also, I'm like super drunk, so whatever beer says. Yikes, despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and a school hierarchy, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, they totally told you it was a fashion accessory, and they were absolutely not sure, just trying to dispose of a body, but now you're starting to feel that they might have fooled you. There's nothing to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? To effect, about fashion accessories, most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-ended accessory you own and put it on the corpse. Swiftly, you got the corpse and placed it on your head. Your classmates remain silent looking at you. The tension is great and you do your best fashionable. I think what Huntress is trying to tell us is that the corpse is a hot fashion accessory. Yes, indeed, most fashion accessories are worn on your head. Hats, glasses, earrings, and hats. I think it's cool how she's wearing a corpse on her head, and she still is, like, really cool about it. Fuck! I'm, like, big time drunk! Like, tomorrow my hangover will have a hangover! Oh, wait, am I tripping, or is Huntress wearing a corpse on her head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier, so I might be tripping. You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping, but also Huntress is in fact wearing a corpse on her head. And you know that? She was doing such a confident way, I hereby conclude that corpse counts as a very hot fashion accessory. It would also be pretty convenient trade of disposing of the many corpses that my adventures might produce. I agree. Confidence is what really counts when deciding if something makes it good for accessory. If something is completely non-hygienic, nor healthy. Still drunk! And so all of them signed a decree that established a corpse as an accessible fashion accessory as high as school social bureaucracy requires. I cannot pronounce it. Woo. Today is a bright day to have a corpse on your possession. You gain 2 charm and 1 smart. Find Damien brandishing his usual silverware, a hammer and chisel, while Liam looks on in horror. You can't eat that! Watch me. First of all, it's made of one of seamless pieces of obsidian, so it's low in calorie. Second of all, it's a lich ferocity. Part of the balanced breakfast is lunch. You're just jealous. No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're going to eat that, get possessed by a lich, and kill us all. Oh, I'm nervous that you're not going to happen. Like these two are impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and score some romantic cred at the same time. You won't have room for all these baby seals I brought for you. You quietly explain to Liam that the baby seals you were feeding Damien weren't baby seals. Hey, these seal-shaped beanie babies stuffed with tofu and pig's blood. Good thing you always keep a sack of baby seal decoys in case of killer wild attacks. I applaud your craftiness. I thought it'd be good for Damien! No! Let's go return to Fizzle. In the end, being third most romantic night you've even spent in a crypt score. No. You missed me and my shit, huh? Well, we no more. All the shit can be yours. And the money. If you have the money. Not me, though. Because inside every prison there's potential. So. I got a mind controlling tape! At that day during recess, you start half-hour rave full crazy talking to the small match. You're talking to June, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that he won't ever be as fun as Bob the Scary Clown. You escape the challenge. You accept the challenge, so you go straight up to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really, do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain 2 fun from poor Bob. Poor Bob. After your previous adventures, now corpses are an acceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. You become well-known trendsetter of evoking for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and business. Luckily for you, you have your sexy secretary to help you with your new tasks. Miss Huntress, we have a problem! If you had assumed your sexy secretary had to be female, then shame on you. It's been leaked that Bake's next issue will include an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic and Probably Also a Crime. I've done some research and I found the journalist. It's a bro called Fiona. What should we do, boss? As very rules dictate, the only way to subsiding vague journalists is by out-journaling journalist duel to the death. Sometimes people need to push you in the right direction. Kill his family and send their severed heads as a warning. Oh, so cool. To the death. Yeah, because duels to the death never go out of fashion. You may choose the best outfit for your duel, boss. You pour all your journalism skills into a killer article. You can beat this killer article because you win the duel and get the kill, which means you do it with the actual article itself. Have you ever seen a man die of paper cuts? Not a nice thing to see. Hooray for murder! Boss, yes to murder, but for all the right reasons! Get his! Your article is so good, Vogue decides to publish it instead of Pyros. Bad news, your article is even fiercer list of reasons not to wear corpses. Oopsies. And it's good that soon everyone thinks you're a creep for wearing a corpse, and it's so good that soon everyone... Which is, to be fair, is not a non-essential thought. Also, like any other job for a young adults gig was so shitty paid that you actually lost 3. I lost $3? You find Vera sticking in front of the pile of money instead of food. As usual, Damien covers over and drops his own money pile on the table and also some organs. Not bad, but I prefer to expert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over the table and adds some money to Vier's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is why. This is what the people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are the only reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you tried to build up in business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them. Yeah, but they don't. But that doesn't work on the undead. For those who need a priest, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about a priest. I'm so sick of terrorizing people one at a time. What the hell? Sorry guys, something slammed my camera. What the hell? There's got to be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Give me 1 sec, guys. My doggo wants to be let back in. Sorry about loud noise. Doggo wanted to be let back in. I'm surprised you didn't think of that, Damien. Damien? Where did he go? Hey, I'm back. I was just setting the building on fire real quick. Did I miss anything? What about the rest of the plan? There was a plan. Not anymore. Damien, immune to fire as he is, is doing exactly what he was doing before the fire. Beating people up for their money and organs. The day... Oh, I love her outfit. Just gonna screenshot that real quick. I just like her outfit. The day while rehearsing for the class play is as though the muses themselves have descended to give you, figuratively, oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. You will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Suddenly you hear elegant gurgling sound in the water trumpets. Merida about issued a royal decree. I, Princess Miranda Vanderbilt, grant you permission to speak casually with me for a short period. You're welcome. Fuck yeah, you're awesome at speaking casually. Let's do this. Now that we're speaking casually, I really wanted to tell you about the event of the season. No, not prom. I mean the event of the season for poor people. I mean the Royal Winter Surf Party mandatory celebration fiesta of surf fleet service. My surfs and I are totally BFFs, so I've decided to throw them all a party to celebrate their lifelong mandatory services to the Royal Vanderbilts. And since I love my surf so much, this party must be the absolute best. I'll spare no expense. So I have served built in under our grand hall for the celebration. It should only take about 12 days of non-stop backbreaking labor. Plus, we need decorations for the party, so I'll have some serfs get dressed up and tie themselves to the walls. So cute. And we don't want any of the serfs missing the party if their family members get sick. So I'll have an issue decree serfs are no longer allowed to have families. I'm the most generous princess of all time, but of course I don't want to think that I'm spoiling them, so I'll need your mind control clauses just to make sure we don't have any serfs insisting that they value their families or anything dumb like that. You hand over your mind control class tape to Miranda. She's so good at controlling you. It's terrifying to think about what she'll do with actual mind control powers. But who cares? You stay in this watery bay. I'm just so excited. I feel like singing. Suddenly, an adorable little yelp pops out of Miranda's purse. Yes, yes, that's a great idea. Princess Miranda, let's sing. Miranda starts belting, and Neo starts singing back up as he has shockingly great harmony. The seaweed is always greener in a democratic state, but my loyal serfs all love my exceedingly high taxes rate. Under my rule, serflings know better, they'll serve me forever, now go eat your gruel. What a charming little tune, who knew that monarchy could sound fun? Miranda bows while you clap enthusiasm. Wow, Princess Miranda, you're amazing, you have the prettiest singing voice in the whole wide world. I just noticed the eel looks like Flounder from Little Mermaid. I know, right? My execution serfs made sure that no one in the whole country has a better singer. Now let me introduce my song, Sir Matthew the Eel. Please, pleasure to meet you. The luckiest eel ever, because I got to help Princess Miranda plan the winter surf party. That's right. Of course I need my serfs to do most of the preparations for the party, as I'll be entirely consumed by the planning process. The burden of leadership falls upon royalty after all. For example, I'm going to do this difficult mental work of deciding what there will be drinks at the party. Now that I've done the first half of the work, I'll leave you two to decide what kind of drinks and how we'll get them and who's going to pay for them and all the rest of the planning. Yes, so Princess Miranda, we'll take care of him here. Yay! I'll leave this to you two because I need to go recline in a velvet chest and gaze out the window longing. Woo-wee! What an amazing opportunity! For the death of the princess! Wait, what? No need to act, continue the charade. Comrade, the tyrant is out of earshot. The Vanderbilt serfs have united together in hatred. And after our years of pain and toil, we shall finally send the princess straight into the depths of her watery hell. Let your loathing boil to the surface as we plan her demise. This foolish party she has planned will be the setting of her assassination. And I will care not what drink fills punch bowl we partake. I'll add the massive dose of poison to the beverage, ensuring that all the princess guards will be deceased by the time the party is through. The revolution is here. I take my leave, comrade. May you dream of the end of the tyranny, a monarchy, and the Princess Miranda. Blah! Just as Mr. Fiel and the eel swim away. Wait, how is he swimming? You're not underwater. Did anyone tell the eel the laws of physics? Miranda returns. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'm getting extremely parched from just talking like that. I'm back! Phew, the gazing was so exhausting. I assume that you finished planning the drinks? Think fast. It would break Merida's heart to know her serfs are plotting to assassinate her. We can't let her die before prom. She's the only one with a hookup for the underwater limo. Really amazing. My serfs will love the phantom. The more important will be talking about how I'm trendy and so tasteful. When he gets so excited about the poison antidote Fanta that she ends up starring in a commercial for them, in which Miranda quells a surf rebellion with excessive force and hands a poison antidote Fanta to private police force captain. It's not a great look. You! Now everyone is saying that I'm out of touch with the disgusting lily peasant class. How dare they? I have great affection for the underlings who are forced to conform to my every whim. I've said that this whole thing is your fault. Yep, that's right. This is an official royal guilt trip. Suffer you, dummy. The guilt, it burns! Miranda, quickly. Oh, come on with the money! Here comes her repatriation YouTube apology video about you sponsored some deal with Fanta along with Tufa. Someone should have another this free gift. You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes. Apollo sadly passes her hand through the same. Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria? I honestly do not know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everyone is too scared to fight me back. And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food. There's got to be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political. But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time. Unbelievable hot? That's it. We'll set the cafeteria on fire. Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just a version. Why do I always jump straight to a version? It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with the same idea of your own. Wars are fought over scarce research, steal everybody's food and put it in the pile. That ought to do it. Hey, Polly, you know how Greeks fought a whole war over Helen and Troy's face? You just need to get everyone kidnapped by... Whoa, is that what politics is? Beating people up and putting their stuff in a big pile? I didn't know I was already so good at politics. And then I can roll it around in the food pile. It feels so good on my non-skin. Damien spends the rest of the lunch piling up everyone's food in an enormous food mountain. Hungry students are soon swarming the mountain, trying to grab what they can, while Damien pelts them with fire and knives from above. In a panic, the students turn to each other, fighting with the only weapon they have left. They have the food in their hands. Ha! Food fight! Food fight! I think a fight like this is how I died. The casualties are beyond counting, but no one will be forgetting that food fight anytime soon. I'm excited. I just really like how she's posed in like all the shots. That day you visit the bathroom, so take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be any illustrations of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Ew! Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gained 2 bonus and probably 1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of 1% STD. Give me one moment, guys. Hello? He's not home at the moment. Okay. Bye-bye. Sorry about that, guys. Ow. Around the corner, you hear the sound of Prince Lee singing an English maracas, which can only mean one thing. Oh, I don't want any more actions with you! Oh, Mr. Phil the Eel, I'm just so excited for the winter surf party. I could sing? Oh, I guess I was going to say that I'm so excited I could burn down the medium-sized village, but singing is a great idea too. Let's do it. A whole new surf. The Little Monarch's Book of Etiquette clearly states murder is one of the. A whole new surf, though you have saved me through and through, as your funeral water. If I get bored, I'll kill and replace you. You give Miranda and her murderous seal a standing ovation. You're already standing, so technically you just started clapping, but it still counts. Elio, I didn't even see you there, fellow surf. You're definitely not a surf, but you're not about to correct Neil with the hidden switchblade. Beautiful singing, princess, and such an honor to join you in the magical wonder of song. You know, it's times like these that I'm so happy that I have surfs. I mean, if you weren't here, who would listen to my lovely singing voice? Me? Listen to my own voice? I don't think so. Just the thought of Princess Miranda's songs going to waste. Oh, don't cry, Mr. Field the Eel. I know what will make you feel better. Extensive labor's party planning. Yeah, you're right, Princess. What would cheer me up right away? I knew it. In that case, we're missing one critical thing for the winter surf party. Activities! You'll likely be the only party my surfs will ever have the chance to attend. So we should make it as fun and memorable as possible. Woo-wee! I'm just bursting with ideas. Princess, we could play Shave the Princess Neck. Each surf could shave your neck with the sharpest swords. Doesn't that sound so adorable? Oh my god! I love it! Everyone will admire my hairless necklace. I mean, my neck is already hairless, but I guess if everyone uses a sword on my neck, it will even be more hairless. Or we could take a special princess pin and fill it up with the cutest animals. Frill panthers, Princess Miranda. You could pet the fluffy panthers all night in your special and capable pin. Yes, Mr. Field the Eel, you're a genius. Or we could just simply sit you down on your glutinous throne and read aloud one by one the list of atrocities and injustices you've committed. So himself smites you down in the oven. I mean, I love you, Princess. Oh, Mr. Field, you're so precious. I didn't even know peasants could even be this cute. Anyway, as I was saying, wow, a butterfly! Merida abruptly leaves to chase the butterfly. But wait, that means you're alone with salutations, comrade. You have done well to weather the tyranny of Banwood so far. But fear not, the day of their demise fast approaches. The evil princess is falling into her trap. This is being tempted. She thinks she's choosing a party activity, but she will actually choose the method of her death. The irony is delicious as the sweat of the Caribbean. She returns, my comrade. May the blood of the monarchs suck the earth. Farewell. My party planning is so stressful, but I feel so much better after visiting the deep of the seats bisecting the butterfly. Fun fact, the most beautiful part of the butterfly is its gorgeous, glistening stomach and nerds. Oh dear. Oh, did Mr. Phil run off again? Oh, whatever. His party activity suggested was just so perf. We can just use one of them, unless you have anything better in mind. Impress Miranda with the killer party activity. Well, not literally killer. Ideal, you're hoping for something fun, family-friendly, and assassination. The security game. If you murder someone, you lose. You are looking for a game that serves as an opium of the people, but there's no better opium of the people than actual opium, so a game about smoking lots of opium. Wow! Can you imagine how cute the serfs will look with their little opium pipes? Oh god, I just choked a little. Aww, that would be just so precious. But of course, one can't partake in opiates without a matching outfit. Each serf will need their own opium pipe and matching opium hat, and their opium ascots. Yes, absolutely. It'd be adorable. Opium is the perfect party activity. Plus, it's family friendly. Miranda's Mercadon produced plenty of opiates to stock the party, but in order to find fashionable ascots for each and every serf, Miranda's father has to conquer two peaceful democratic republics. Isn't Daddy the best? It isn't easy to bring those kingdoms under the Vanderbilt's iron fist, but it'll be worth it for those outfits. Did I actually get money somehow? The world takes a step away from the shining light of Democrats. Frick! I can't talk today. But you take a step towards Miranda's heart. You gain two creativity and one. Oh, I'm not talking as Miranda. The day during recess, you sound half hour right. At one point during the small magical Latino cat slips on a banana peel, you start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal two fun from him. Hooray! You're daydreaming about how Damon would look walking down the aisle toward you. When you see Damon walking down the aisle hallway towards you. Yo, so listen, don't be uncool about this or make this a big deal, but I think you're pretty rad, like maybe even as rad as I am. So I thought that maybe be sweet if we could, do some crime together. Would you be into that? I mean, could you even fucking handle that? Yes, of course you could, and would, and should. What kind of crime are you into these days? Quick, suggest the badass romantic crime for the next one date with Damien. Oh god! Aversion and diversion? Sounds like my kind of night. Damon picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of matches and lighters, which you blush and happily accept. Oh, I think I'm going to Damien! The paramedic! You smile dreamily as Damon pulls out your chair for you and then sets it on fire. You confidently order off the menu for both of you before setting both menus on fire. After a delicious meal, the two of you flirtatively squabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check as the flames rage high all around you. Ready to head out for more arson? I've been saying evasion and it's arson. I misread things so much today. Heck yeah, you are! Two of you head to the movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on fire, and take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire. You talk thoroughly, the previews and flames leap higher and higher, bathing you in a romantic glow. It's the hottest date of all time in so many ways. Hey, I had a real nice time tonight. Only thing better than the arson was the more arson. Is he actually blushing, or is that just the heat from all of the so much arson? OMFG. This date was literally fire. No, like actually literally fire. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness. Strange. You could have sworn Polly and Damien were at the table when you picked it. Psst, loser, down here. It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under the table for totally innocent reasons. Ferocious words sound from the door and capture Crazy Mern. The rare bear. Janitor is here and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here. Why is he after us anyway? I think what we do is really falls more to the federal jurisdiction. Intervention law, more like those munchkins for Canadian citizens. Now that you mention, I think we might actually have to face a way of crimes tribunal. Worth it though, right? Oh, totally. As long as we can get away from Buzzkill the bear over there. Not me. I'm not even a princess of hell. Guess you should have thought of that before being born a commoner, huh? I wasn't born, I mean, I was died. Dead. Well, die better next time. I'll try to keep that in mind when I'm being tried for fairy tale court for Nunchuck Munchkin's side. Great, let me know how it goes. I'm off to crash an orphanage and get away with it because I'm royalty. Later. After the orphanage crashing, Damien takes you out for ice cream. Sweet. Literally. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small, magical Latino cat. You start telling him the hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one, the one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the very mysterious Goblin King. Give me one sec, guys. My dog wants to go back out. Hold up. Apologize. I know it's like a live stream, but it's like when my doggo wants to be in and out, I try. At least one of them. Whatever. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all of the laughter and turns it into 2+2 fun. After advising her with one party of drinks and activities, Miranda decides to officially invite you to join her party planning committee. Of course, Miranda's invitation is officially a draft notice, including death threats for refusal or tardiness and armored guard detailed to fetch you for immediate emergency meeting. I'm so glad you can make it. Welcome you two to our final official planning meeting for the Winter Surf Party. Woohoo! It's an honor! Oh god. Oh, seriously, Tiff? Look, guys, I apologize again. My dog wants me back in already. Come on. So sorry. Everyone knows how dogs are. It's in, out, in, out, in, out type of situation sometimes. Woohoo! It's an honor to be a princess. To be on Princess Miranda's divine committee. The serfs are so excited for the party. I'm so excited too. I can't wait to see the looks of joy on the faces of the serfs. It warms a ruler's heart. However, there has been a slight planning setback. A few dozen serfs have the audacity to die during the party preparation work. Something about exhaustion and chronic dehydration in Miranda's inhumane working condition. Such icky rebellion, but don't worry, I officially uninvited any serfs rebellious enough to die before the party, so that little matters is solved. And now we move on to the main subject of our meeting, the cake. Woo! How lucky the serfs are that you're serving a cake. What kind of cake is it, Princess Miranda? Good question, Mr. Philadelphia. We're serving mainly good cakes. Most anticipated one simple angel food cake. 2 main ingredients of the cake are angels and food. It'd be the most delicious cake ever. I'm told that Margaret and Angel may give the most delightful subtle flavor. I wouldn't know, of course. My eating serfs handle all of the tasting for me. apples! This cake sure sounds heavenly! Princess, did you get my joke? But since the cake will be the centerpiece of the whole party, simply tasting delicious won't be enough. Once I saw a man hop out of a cake at a bachelorette party. I'm not sure how he lost all his clothes, but the effects was incredible. Yes, we need some kind of martyr surprise inside the angel fruit cake. What kind of surprise would excite the serfs? Perhaps a copy of the Marin Constitution signed headshots of the beloved princess, or coupons for extra punishments. What do serfs even like? I'm so sorry about that, guys. My game decided to glitch for a sec. Princess, you've been working so hard planning this party. Why don't you let Huntress and I come up with the surprise? After all, you deserve a surprise more than anyone. Oh, I still feel the eel. I couldn't agree more. I shouldn't have to work hard to do anything ever. But I don't want to make it too easy on you, so I demand that the cake contains 2 surprises inside. Each one of you should come up with 1 surprise. Oh, I assure you, Princess, you'll be surprised. Your face will be pointed with the shock of intent that the bells of justice shall finally ring across the watery valleys of the Mer Kingdom. Perfect! That's what I'm going for. Well then, I'm off to go prepare my party. Guillotine! Oh, don't worry, it's only for tardy serfs. Hail, Comrade Phil is here, the leader of the Murder Rebellion. Once again, I have leveraged my political position with Princess. The stage is set for a coup. This party shall be a start of a new age, an age of reason, an age of freedom, the age of New Mareka Kingdom. Oh God, my voice. Okay. I shall use the ridiculous cake surprise scenario to plan a deadly and vicious assassin inside and desert it myself. When Princess Miranda slices the cake, our assassin will slice into her. Freedom to the seas, death to princess. We shall toast to the rise of the brilliant right. Mr. Field, the eel is such a party pooper. If you wish, she can plan some kind of second cake surprise, as the princess mentioned. But whatever you do, she will not live to see it. My assassin shall end at her faster than she ever ended the life of my brother, Mr. Jael the Eel. I shall see you tomorrow, comrade. Glory to the new Mer Kingdom. Mr. Field the Eel slithers away. Quick, come up with the counter surprise that will neutralize this really instantly kick his ass up. He used the genius of Thousand Master hacking skills to infiltrate Mr. Field's account. He has an unwritten, yes, the murder assassination of the princess. I will do it as we have agreed. This is a Rick the assassinate. The message is from I love kill, but love my grandma even more than I love killing assassin for you.com. Wow, thank God the school teacher's hacking class. Whoever thought that the computer proficiency would come in handy. You easily hack the assassin's Ancestry.com account. His password is Grandma. And make friends with his real life actual grandmother. Her name is Bertha. And she is fucking amazing. You bond with Bertha over immortality of killing mortals. Immorality, not mortality. You also have the amazing time listening to her stories about being a nurse in the last Air Provision War. Bertha totally agrees to hide in the cake during the party and have a heart-to-heart chat with her grandson. She also teaches you how to play cribbage. You gain 2 boldness and 1 smarts. Yes. You finally plucked up the courage to ask your beloved to go to the monster prom. Hey, calm down, you guys. That was just a game. Gosh darn it. Hold up. You want back in? It was just a game, you guys. Sorry, guys. Prom with you? You dumb fuck. That's a fucking great idea. Are you some kind of genius or something? I'll tell you what you are. My date to prom. Prom was great. You crashed your limo into the wall of the school and it was the best entrance ever. Everybody has a great time dancing under the lovely light of the car on fire. Really? Huntress most likely to become lasagna. Big and sexiest horn. Oh my goodness. What is it? Those 6 weeks are maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster's prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling over friendship, and learning about who we are and about who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Demon loved the fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, the prison was flammable. Miranda got a job being a princess of her kingdom. Got a job being a princess of, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Liam kept doing art so that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. And as he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a consenting look. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed to be larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The Battle of Monster Prom ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called the youth. But once again, we are young and unafraid, and we are ready to start. Just screenshot as this goes through. Yeah, I could see how my character would not like the water wall. Sorry if the screenshot's annoying. I just like these little pictures with my character, and I think it kind of looks cool. My line beats yours. Okay, so that's going to be it for Monster Prom for this, guys. I'll do another episode of this, or another video later. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, hit the like button like a boss. And leave your comments down below if you enjoyed this, if you want to see more. I probably still will do another one anyway. But I hope you guys did enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.